if you want to take your brand to the same heights as Apple, Nike, Tesla, Netflix, you have to work with consumer insights. So, what is consumer insights? Well, there are three primary dimensions to consumer insights. It's the customer in relation to your brand, your relationship with them, what they buy from you, how often, how much, and so on. And then it's your customer in relationship to your market. The market can be a country, it can be a niche within the country, it can be a specific customer segment. And then the third dimension for consumer insights is the customer in relationship to your marketing. And here I mean, what marketing channels are relevant for your customers. And then when you combine all three of those things, you get rocket fuel for your business. And it's actually that businesses that work really well with insights, they outperform companies that don't. Simple as that. Companies that have become insights driven has an annual growth rate of over 30%. So having customer insights as a focus area is actually telling you in which direction to focus and where your growth is. And customer insights is also about making the insights accessible and available within your business. Because the more people within your business that share the common view of who the customer actually is, the more will work in the same direction. And if we start with looking at the customers in relationship to your brand, this is often relational data like email address, phone number, address, and so on. And in relationship to transactions, what do they buy from you? How often? Which categories? Who spends the most? Who spends the least? Who buys at sales? And so on. And here, this is where you position yourself and your understanding of the transactions you do in relationship to the products that you offer. But on its own, this tells you mostly about the relationship with your existing customers. In order to take it to the next level, you actually have to put your customers in relationship to the market that you operate in. And like I said at the start, this can be the country as a whole, but often, even though many brands say that everyone is our customer, some segments are more your customer. So if you're offering cars, then first of all, your market is those that can actually afford to buy a car, and your market is those that have a driver's license, and so on. If you offer solar panels, your market is not everyone; it's those that have a house where they could put those solar panels, and so on, right? So then you can understand the market in itself. But here there's an asset that the most successful brands work with, and this is data enrichment. They add new data to their customer stock. And this is often market data, it can be open data, surveys, and so on. They add this data to their customer base. So they actually can know that, those high-paying customers that buy from us often at a high ticket size, those look like this. And in the market, there's this many. So now you're building real business intelligence through your consumer insights. And once you have this in place, where you understand the customers you have, which customers are interested in which products within your brand, and how many are out there in the market that you operate in, you can start considering how to use your consumer insights in your marketing by building the right media mix for the right customer segment. And working segmentation-wise is also something that actually consumers today expect. They expect you to be relevant to them when the timing is right. This is how accustomed we've become to personalization. So it's not just about being personal on your website or in the meeting with the customer. It's about being relevant in your marketing as well. So if you haven't started working with your consumer insights, I think you should do it today, because this is not only building the foundation for growth, this is about creating competitive advantage against your competitors.